Johnny, we're back out here in the sunshine. The mood is good amongst the players as well. We're keen to get points on the board again after last weekend.
Yeah, listen, we've had a great training week this week. The boys have really responded well to last week. The energy's been infectious all week. We've had some really good sessions. Sun's shining. Everyone's happy. We've gone off the training pitch today, fully prepared for tomorrow. So it's important that we bring that energy.
It's very important that we bounce back after last week, isn't it, Johnny?
Yeah, we was all disappointed to lose last week, but you know, even that was a tight game against a good team, good Stockport team. So we put that to bed Monday morning when we debriefed, and like I say, we've had a fantastic week on the training pitch. Got some great work in, got some players back. Obviously, you know, Ali rejoining the group today, not today, earlier on in the week from his exploits. So real energy about us.
Good to speak to Josh Davison as well last week, and he's developing his game under you. I mean, I know when you've got players out here, it's good to work with new signings, young players as well, but somebody adapting their game, that must give you an enormous amount of satisfaction as well.
Yeah, listen, Josh, he's a joy to work with. Obviously a player that I've known for a long time and was keen to bring him to the football club, and you know, we lost him for a big chunk last season, and it affected us, and he's looking really fit, really strong. He's had to wait for certain opportunities. We've got a lot of competition in that area of the pitch, and Josh, got his goal last week, which was really good for him. That'll do his confidence a world of good, but we know what he brings to the team, even when he's not scoring. You know, the runs that he makes, the hard work that he gives from the front. So really great lad, wants to improve every day. You know, he's out here tirelessly working on all aspects of his game. He just wants to be the best that he can be, and he's a great one to work with.
Turning the spotlight to Crewe, of course, they've had many changes as well over the summer. The likes of Rob McDonald, Dan Adji, key players that we'd know about, have moved on. They're still doing very well in the table. They're a similar kind of age to you in terms of their manager and the progress that they're making. Yeah,
I think they've had a really impressive start. They've got some good players in their team, and they've got a good fluidity in what they do. So we know it's going to be a tough game. They scored, you know, a fair few goals as well, so they create chances. But like anyone, there'll be things to exploit. And what we said this week is about getting back to what we're really good at, and the focus. Obviously, we always have one eye on the opposition and what they're going to try and do, but the focus has to be on us. And it has to be on being the best that we can be. Because I think that when we're bang at it, when we're doing the things that suit us and the players that we've got, I think we're a really good team. We're a hard team to beat, and we're a match for anyone in the league. So I think we probably came away from that a little bit last week, and that's been the focus of the training week, is to get back to what we're good at. We've got a lot of good players with a lot of good attributes, and it's about playing to our strengths.
You mentioned Ali Al-Hamadi, of course, back from that King's Cup triumph, of course, and he's approaching full fitness again, isn't he now?
Yeah, Ali's firing. He's come back. Obviously, he loves going away and representing his country. You know, he's really proud of that, and we're proud of him for doing that. And you know, to have that representation on the international stage, I think is great for the football club. Obviously, we lost him for a game, which is the downside of that. But he's back. He's got spring in his step. He's got his first international goal, and he's firing fit. Yeah, I mean, he went away. Obviously, a bit of travelling, but I think he only played 45 minutes while he was away. So you know, he's keen to get back out there as well. And you know, when everyone is firing fit and you've got selection headaches, that's where you want to be as a manager.
Well, that's where you could be, of course, as well. I mean, Connor Evans back is another option, but in particular as well, Joe Lewis.
Yeah, obviously Joe and Connor missing out last week against their parent club, and obviously Joe has been a mainstay. You know, that was one that was a disappointment that he couldn't play, and I know he was disappointed he couldn't play because he's loving his time here, he's loving his football, and obviously he's been really key to what we're doing. Connor's newer to the group, and so we need to integrate him. Obviously he came on at Newport and then couldn't play in the EFL Trophy, couldn't play last week, so it's been stop-start for him, but he's had a really good training week as well, and we'll build him up, we'll get him involved, and I think he's going to be a really good player for us too.
Paul Callan-By, Hussein Bila came out here and joined in the early parts of training as well today, but not ready for tomorrow yet.
No, not ready for tomorrow, those guys. We're probably going to look to arrange a friendly for next week, particularly for those lads. There's other guys that are going to need probably a game and some minutes, but you know, with them two, with how long they've been out and obviously having missed pre-season, it'll be their first sort of return to action. So we can't throw them straight into the league action. We need to bed those in with sort of 45-60 minutes in a friendly match, see how they come through that. But they're training really well. training really well. They look sharp. With every session they're getting better. So they've been back sort of training 2-3 weeks now. So I think it's time for them to get some game action, and we'll see how they come through that.
And just a little bit behind that as well, but out here too is Jake Reeves and Al-Hamadi Little.
Yeah, I mean those boys they're doing really well now with their rehab. They've stepped it right up this week. They're sort of hitting all the markers that we need to reintroduce them into full training. So yeah, we'll have them guys back hopefully as soon as possible, and then hopefully we've got a full squad to choose from, because when we have got those options, then we look we look really strong.
But encouraging, of course, you've got Jack Curry and Lee Brown on that side as well now.
Yeah, Jack's back. He's fit. Obviously, he came on in the league last week, and then he got more game time in the EFL Trophy. So Jack's ready to go. He's competing for that spot with Brownie, and it's obviously two good left backs, and it's a difficult one to choose from. So yeah, that's one of the calls that I've got to make.
Johnny, best of luck for tomorrow.
Cheers, Rob.